Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 15, and we're going to be playing on the RDAllen Farming Multiplayer server on the Poland map here. And I had a question here, I've actually had it a couple times now, how do you get on the server? So, from the Farming Simulator 15 main screen here, we're going to go multiplayer, join game, international. Very important to note there, it is international. And then just type in RDAllen up top there. If I back that out, it'll have the entire list here. Just put in RDAllen up top there, refresh, should be good to go. And we'll be playing on the Poland map there, so we'll start that. You will need all the mods. So if you go here, obviously the Poland map, the vehicle switcher, and the GPS mod. Just those three at the moment. It does give you the option to download mods, DLCs down here. In my experience, that has never worked. So, just an FYI there. And then we shall just wait a moment for it to get loaded. Usually doesn't take too long here. And yes, my brother is already on the server, so looks like just the two of us at the moment. Okay, and here we are at the start. And I'll just check out what's going on here, figure out what we're going to do. Yes, I know we got harvesting going on. This is what, field 3? Yes, I started on this last night, actually. Oh, combine is full. I guess I might as well empty that while I'm here. And I think my brother's over planting on field 18, yes. Oh, I just finished. 18 is done. Okay. I think it probably needs to be fertilized a little bit yet then, probably. I did finish cultivating it since the last episode. And I started to plant it, but yeah, the hired worker kept quitting all the time. Check the map here if we got anything else that's ripe. Looks like field 22 needs to be replanted yet. As does field 1. Okay. In that case, I think I shall grab a tractor and a cultivator. What should be on field 22? Whatever, I guess. Canola. Seems like a popular choice. Okay. We're going to wash it off. I know it doesn't necessarily do a whole lot of good, seeing as how we're going to be getting it dirty here in just a moment. At least I can say I was clean when I started. Nice to see a tool that actually cleans up properly. I wonder if a weight on the front of this tractor would help. Seems like it likes to slide around a lot with this cultivator. Let's grab a big one. Generally speaking, to get a tractor this size, a lot of times I don't use the weights. In this case, I think I shall. And we're currently sitting at 47,000, so not too bad on the money. Not sure if we got anything in storage or not. I haven't looked. We got quite a bit of wheat and a little bit of canola. Sell that will probably have upwards of 100,000 if I had to guess. So that's not too bad. Probably could start looking at a bigger tipper so we can sell the crops faster. Possibly another plant or two might be beneficial. Seems like planting is our holdup currently. Looks like the GPS mod is already set up correctly. That's excellent. In that case, away we go then. Yep, and the cold weather we were supposed to get never actually materialized where I live. We're supposed to get minus 16 this morning. Fortunately, we actually got some cloud cover, and I think when I got up it was simply at 2 degrees out. There's a road that isn't finished and it's work in progress. Oh, the road over there, that's kind of cool. Tippers and trucks, just what we could use to borrow. Yes, anyway, weather-wise, still supposed to be quite cold the rest of this week. Talking in the teens and stuff, so not too warm, that's for sure. But yes, the cloud cover actually kept us from getting colder. I think it was actually colder out when I went to bed than it was when we got up in the morning, so. Yes, I shall take a look. Actually, we can probably take a look now. See what's what we got going on over here. I wonder where they got this model from. That looks slightly familiar. Well, that's a hole. Seems like I've seen that truck somewhere. Yeah, I think they've been borrowing some models from somewhere. Looks kind of cool, though. Too bad you can't actually drive them. And we got one with a tipper on it. Interesting. Anyway, back to cultivating. Oh, perfect. Right on the tab. I like it when that happens. And let's see what we got for comments here. Let's see, comments on last episode of the multiplayer there. From Latio. Hi, RDAllen. Can you please tell me where do you get your John Deere mods and tractors? I get it from a number of different sources, actually. FSUK, LS 2015, GameModding.com, I think it is, and then Mod Hoster. I believe most of my John Deere tractors actually came from Mod Hoster, if I recall correctly. And there is actually a link down below in the description of a mod list with all the mods I currently have. I can't guarantee, obviously, all the links work. They worked at the time I downloaded them, so just an FYI there. They don't work now, not much I can do about it, unfortunately. The best bet to do in that case, it's more than likely the mod's probably been updated, and that's why the link don't work. Or it's been removed. You know, just do a search online, you should be able to find the mod. There are a large number of modding sites out there for farming simulators, so. Nick was asking, how do you put the field pay icons on the map? They should be on by default, I would assume. I'm not aware that there's a way to turn them off. Possibly if you do the show icons on map, that might turn them off. I'm not sure. I've never tried that with the field by icons. Gee, if I have a field, the one right next to us there, what is that? 2. Just check that a moment. We don't own that one, so there should be a buy icon. Gee, it looks like it's floating at the other end of the field there. Let's see if I can get a closer tab location. And that is definitely not closer. I cannot get a closer tab location. Okay. Okay, so I can see it floating over there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that on the video or not. If I do off, it's still floating there yet. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that affects buy icons. And neither does that. I could probably shut that off, to be honest, but we'll leave it all on for the moment. Show all help buy. We can try that off once, maybe. Nope. Buy icon is still floating over there. Yes, and if you're referring to how to do it in Giants Editor, I have no idea. Can't help you on that one, unfortunately. Field 14 is 800,000. Okay, that's an expensive field. 14. Oh, that's the big one. Ah, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. 800,000 for that field. Definitely want to get that field. That looks ridiculously big. Even 25 there, 2, 13. There's some big fields on this map. Shadows HD was saying when I tried to download the map, it just comes up as a text file. For that, you'll need WinRAR. That's W-I-N, then R-A-R. All one word there. It's basically a program just like Zip. Just a slightly different compression format. Okay, for a minute I thought I was going to hit that tree. Had some lag right at the wrong point there. Now, as big as what this cultivator is, I think I need a bigger one yet. Yeah, we're just playing kind of up and down the field simulator here at the moment. Kind of keeping an eye on that combine too. Notice my brother's been emptying it quite more often than I have. And yes, headlands are definitely beneficial on this map for hired workers. Definitely a lot of objects. Too bad there's a TNT to blow the trees out of the map. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like my brother was saying, there's a lot of trees and stuff around the map that get in the way of fields. Yeah, like this field here too. There's some. Yeah, the trees are fairly close to that field. They'll definitely mess up a hired worker. Yeah, put a headland or two on there. Should be all set. The only thing with field 18 there, I had a hired worker. That didn't work out quite so well, even though I did several headlands. Because the angles of the field, the hired worker just didn't want to work correctly. I'm seeing 13 with trees in every corner. Yes, on the Hagenstead map there. Hired workers are always getting caught up in those trees there in the corner of those fields. Those first couple you'd usually start out with. Speaking of Hagenstead, there is Hagenstead that's been released for 15. I'm not sure if they updated it or not, but the last time I seen it, they did not put the cuttable trees in it. So you still couldn't cut those trees down yet. I don't know, maybe a recent update, maybe they've changed that. They've put the newer style trees that you can cut down in. I'm not sure. But the last time I've seen it, you cannot cut the trees down in the Hagenstead version for FS15. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it's the first thing you think of. It's like, ooh, now I can cut down those stupid trees that are always in the way. Yep, no you cannot. This does look like it'd be a halfway decent map to do some logging on. There are some logging sections here. Got the one down by of field 3 here. I'm assuming up by field, kind of between field 14 and 11 there. I'm guessing that's a forestry area. And then kind of between 19 and 25 there. That also is a forestry area. Yeah, it looks like you got, especially up by 14 and 11 there, that looks like a rather large forestry area. That looks like a rather large grass field there. We could probably start doing biogas plant on if we wanted to. That might not be a bad idea to really boost the profits. You know, biogas plant's always the best money earner. Of course, if you can do the corn with it, that's probably the best, but in this case, I don't think we're quite to that point quite yet. Unless we got the small one, we could possibly do that. Get the small chopper. But we might be better off just getting a mower and a pickup wagon, too. That's going to be a tree there. Yeah, because I've got the speed setting set up quite high there, 38 miles an hour. You know, as soon as I pick that cultivator up out of the ground, the tractor likes to take off. Probably really should set that down a little bit so it doesn't do that. Okay, what's that combine doing over there? That's got to be my brother driving, and no way a hired worker would be doing that, I don't think. Yeah, at this distance, it doesn't actually draw the names of people that are on the vehicles, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can drive through these electric poles or not. We're about ready to find out here. Yeah, they look rather realistic in the field. The only trouble I have with them is the hired workers. You can't drive through these. Okay. Now, as long as modders make them drive throughable, I don't have a problem with them putting them in the middle of the field. But yeah, when they make them with collisions, then I don't particularly like those kind. Makes it really hard to navigate with a hired worker. Now we almost have this field harvested then. Looks like a couple more passes on the combine and we'll have it. You know, a fairly normal sized field here. Does have a few curved edges here along the front side and then up by the forestry area there, construction area. So for the most part, a hired worker friendly field. I like the hilliness of the map. Yes, I do as well. You know, it's not too hilly that it's annoying, but, you know, hilly enough that it looks good, if you ask me. You know, like the Great Smoky Mountains map there, that has some pretty good hills on it. Those can be a little bit treacherous to navigate with a hired worker. And in a case like that, you almost need a much bigger tractor than what is recommended. Especially for that baler, it seems like. I don't know what it is with the baler, but that seems to be the, about the pickiest, but one of the pickier items as far as horsepower requirements. I did buy a few chickens. Okay, I'm not even sure where the chickens are, actually. They're on the farmyard there apparently somewhere. I see the icon. And we got the cows, but no sheep, I take it. Well, that's the sheep icon's hiding. I don't see a sheep icon. No sheep on the map. Okay, interesting. It does show sheep here, but... yeah, that does seem to be something that a lot of modders forgo on modded maps. They'll put the, you know, chickens and cows, but a lot of times they'll leave the sheep out. I'm not sure why that is, but... probably got something to do with the fact that it seems like a lot of people ignore the sheep. I know myself included, don't do a whole lot with the sheep usually, so... I don't know why that is, but we just don't. Four loads worth of wheat in the silos. Excellent. That'll take somebody a while to sell. And yeah, these things in the middle of the field here. If you look at the map, I'm betting that's what all these little squares are here. One there, 3 on that field. Looks like another 3 on field 12. And field 13 there, might as well say like 2 and a little bit of another one from the looks of it. 2 has a couple, and yeah, this field 3 has 1. Actually, it looks like some withered corn there. I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, I kind of cultivated that area as well, so you would think that corn would disappear there. Oh, let's put the cultivator down first. And we'll take off. So if the corn, put that back up, corn is in the grass, then the corn won't go away. That that could be why. Interesting. Yes, that's definitely something that's changed in Farming Sim 15. 13, they used to be able to cultivate the grass, and that would basically destroy the grass, prevent it from growing back. You know, it wouldn't take the grass texture away, just take the grass that was on there away. You know, prevent it from growing. Yeah, 15 here, it seems like they changed that, so you can't actually destroy the grass along the edge of the fields. Which, to some extent, I actually like that. I think it does look a little better along the edges of the fields and stuff. It's normally in real life, that's kind of what you'd see. Grass, or whatever it is going to grow right up to the edge of the field. It depends on the farmer. You know, some farmers will like brush hog or mow. Or maybe even do some sort of tillage around the field to prevent that. But, at least in my area, most farmers don't do that. So yeah, stuff will grow right up to the edge of the field, and that's typically what you'll see. '22 is done. Planting, I'm assuming. Okay. Now we got field 1, and now basically field 3 needs to be planted as well now. Oh, and field 3 is almost done harvesting. It's been a fairly productive episode. Could possibly debate about the productivity of what I'm doing here, but yeah, we got some harvesting done. Got quite a bit of planting done as well. And yes, I know some of you guys keep telling me I don't have to cultivate. The planner will do that. Yeah, that's not the point, though. Anyway, folks, with that, I think we'll call it an episode there already. Folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.